Setting up and talking with head coach Ayana McWilliams, and good bounce back win, first of all, for the girls in this one. Central Wyoming pushes you guys. They're one of those scrappy teams. What was kind of going through your guys' head in that second half and having to battle back so many times in this game?
Just trying to find a way to win, find a way to get a dub. It was a tough one. They came out, they battled, but we had to try to figure out a way to win, and I think we did that.
You guys had built a 9-point lead fairly early in the first half, but they ended up kind of giving it back a little bit. What were you guys doing well, and what got them back in the game?
Honestly, just made some extra cuts. They made some extra, extra efforts, and we got back on our heels a little bit. But for us, the lead, we were moving the ball against the zone, making them move, making them shift. But on the other side of it, again, they have a little bit of no quit in them. So again, when they made multiple efforts, that gave us a little trouble in the beginning.
You guys saw some players that don't normally get a ton of minutes out there make some good contributions in that first half. How much does that help when you start seeing the team start going through more than just Blanche and Lila?
It helps tremendously, and obviously it was big in this game. I played a lot of kids that don't normally get to see the floor, but hopefully it built some confidence in them, gave them a little bit more confidence in playing, more confidence in their ability level, and hopefully we can kind of keep on that same trend going forward.
You guys were able to regain the lead by going on, I think it was a 13-0 run. What did you guys find in that, either offensively or defensively or both, that allowed you to make that kind of move?
I always give credit to both, but I think the biggest thing was being able to get some stops and, again, moving the ball, pushing it against them, not letting them get set up in that zone. Anytime we can get the ball up before they got set up, we were able to find some success there, but getting the ball into the short corners and the high post areas.
When you talk to about the turnover side of things, you really cleaned that up a lot in that second half. This is a Central Wyoming team that pressures a lot on the ball. Is that something that just, when you're not used to seeing that from every team in the region, that it takes some time to get used to that, or did you make adjustments?
No, the 1-3-1 is definitely something that we don't see often. We saw it the first time against them, and yes, they're able to create a lot of pressure up top by doubling the basketball. But as you stated, if you can turn the ball over and get it past those first two kids, which once we did, we were able to, again, find some success in the corners and the short corner area.
Number one from them, she had 14 in the first half, but I felt like she was a big part of their surge in the second, scoring 8 in the third. But she went real quiet there. Did you guys do anything differently on her to kind of quiet her?
No, just stop her. Make an extra effort when she make an extra effort. Again, that's a kid that just hustled. If you notice that, she drive us, and once she gave it up, she was very active away from the basketball, and that's what we had to clean up against her. She was able to get free and get down that lane a lot early on, but I thought we did a better job with it as of late.
Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Talking with a couple of our players after the game, Alba Garrido-Lamas, and she's going to get me on the name, I know it, but also as Jessica Bakhsh as well, and she's going to get me on the name too. So joining us afterwards, great game for you guys, first of all. A really balanced scoring effort, but you two got involved early in this game. How did it feel to kind of start getting some good looks and getting some good numbers early on in this one?
I mean, it always feels good to have a good start. It gets the energy flowing, so it feels good.
Making that comeback, you guys had gotten down by, I think, 7 fairly late there in the third or fourth quarter. What did you guys do to get it turned around?
I mean, we've been down before in other games, and we know what we have to do in order to get back. We make the extra effort, and we get up on them on defense. So I think as a team, we did a really good job of getting up on them on defense and being more poised on offense, making good decisions.
Alba, you had 7 points in that third quarter, and were really kind of a big part of a couple of different responses back to runs by Central Wyoming. What were you seeing in that quarter? You hit the big three and then a couple of layups inside. Is there anything that was clicking for you, or were you just kind of having the offense flow?
Yeah, I think I feel comfortable playing, and I just let me go with flow.
Jessica, you mentioned that kind of the energy was different when you guys were making that run. In what ways did you see that?
I think we play really well when we come together as a team and we make the extra effort. So I think when our energy is up, we play better.
When you talk a little bit, and this was kind of for both of you guys, the balanced scoring all up and down the lineup. This was probably the most balanced when you look at the stat sheet that the team's had all season long. Is that something that starts to breed more confidence in you guys as younger players and as freshmen for this team?
I mean, the more looks we get, the more reps we get in practice. I mean, we're always getting reps in practice, so we have that confidence to start with. So when we're in the game, we already know that we're able to make that shot. We see every single one of our teammates making shots in practice, working their ass off in practice. So I think we have confidence in everyone in the lineup. So that definitely helps.
I think the same.
When kind of a follow-up on that one, Alba, you've been starting to earn some starting minutes throughout the second half of the season. When you see coach starting to put that faith in you and getting you not just in the starting lineup, but one of the first off of the bench, how exciting is that for you to just get that time and start seeing yourself being that contributor?
It's exciting, but I was so nervous that now I just feel more like comfortable with me and with my play, so I have more confidence. Yeah.
Last one for you guys from me, and that's just 4-4 now in Region 9 play. You guys have bounced back from a slow start in the region play. What's it going to take to finish this push off? Because you guys are still in that conversation on the women's side to host Region 9. How big would it be for you guys to get that home game?
I mean, it's going to be huge when we do. But, you know, we have to put in the work to get there, and we need to learn to come together as a team more. And I think once we're able to put each of the pieces of the puzzle together, we're going to be amazing. So I think it's just the work that we put in right now before the next 4 games. So, yeah.
We'll get Alba to talk a little bit more next time that we have her up on an interview. But thank you, ladies, so much. Congratulations on a big win.
Thank you. Oh, gosh.